we've had another trip to IKEA today to pick up my third bookcase, which will go next to these two. So I've got to build that. And then I started doing all the cataloguing yesterday, and I've catalogued all of these books and the ones on the top shelf there. These are only sitting here out of the way because I wanted to try and make some room. I've not really organised them yet. I've catalogued all these big books that are down at the bottom here as well. But I feel like if I wait till I catalogue all the books, because it's quick. Like the app is a lot quicker than some of the other apps I think would have been. But it's still going to take me a lot of time. So if I catalogue them as I'm putting them away, it's just going to be forever. So I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my third and final bookcase, and I'm going to put it up. And then what I'll do, so you can see kind of where it's going to go, and then I'll organise my books, and then I'll catalogue them. Because the other good thing about the BookBuddy scanner is that if you scan something you've already included, it asks you if you want to include it. So that's no big shake. So once they're organised, I'll just work my way along the shelves and catalogue as I'm going. So I can do that a bit at a time rather than thinking this is all going to sit here until it's catalogued, if that makes sense. So I think that's a bit more organisationally better. Also got myself a nice cushion and cushion cover for my chair over there. So hopefully by the end of the day today, we'll have 3 bookcases. I keep saying shelves, they're cases, bookcases. And I will have my books, the majority of them at least, on the shelves so that I can start cataloguing over the next week. And then we'll see how we go. And also I can get my chair into a position where it's comfortable, it's near the light, I can sit, I can read, etc. So yeah, I'm a bit sad that I can't face my shelves, but I feel like it'd be better for the chair to have a little look out the window into the garden, really, and have the light over there as well. So, but never mind, it is what it is, but that's like a very, very minor quibble, right? So yeah, I'm going to get on with that today. I won't film myself building a third shelf. I think you've seen enough shelf building in the past week, so that will do. You'll just see the finished product. And I might not film myself organising the books, but I might just take you through the shelves once they're organised a bit. Right, let's get on with it. Ta-da! 3 bookcases. So the one at the end is the newer one. This one, for some reason, the wood was really soft and it's split and cracked a little bit in a couple of places, which I'm not happy about, but those bits are kind of hidden. It's this kind of side here. Yeah, I'm so happy with the shelves. They look lovely. Really sweet. So just now to fill them up. Next time you see this, hopefully there'll be loads of books in it and I can show you how I've organised everything. It's Tuesday. I last filmed on Saturday. I'd kind of built my third bookshelf and I was starting to put books on shelves and catalogue and stuff like that. I stopped cataloguing because if I'd catalogued as I was putting the books on the shelves, I'd be moving out of here next year before I've finished. So what I've decided to do is get all the books on the shelves and then sort them in the way that I want them while they're on the shelves, and then at least they're on the shelves and not on the floor and it doesn't look a complete mess. Definitely not organised as I wanted to. I'll talk about that when I show you them. But and when I get to my final organisation, if it changes very much, I'll do another video if people are interested. I know I'm always interested in seeing people's bookshelves. So and I can catalogue like a shelf at a time as I go. BookBuddy is really, really good. I highly recommend it. I'm kind of a bit low-key obsessed with it because you can add tags and everything else, so I can like look for all of my unread middle grade or my unread middle grade fantasy books, right? You can just filter by tags, and yeah, it's very exciting. I've managed to pull out nearly a box of books that I'm gonna that are going to go. So that's not bad for me. I have loved organising all of this. I've just been happy pottering away with some YouTube on in the background, and yeah, so it's been fun. But it's really made me reassess what I am doing, buying all of these books and storing all of these books and keeping these books. Right, I'm going to show you stuff. For the purposes of the video, here is the before picture, and this is what's left of things that I either need to sort through yet or get rid of. These though are my childhood books, like they're my books from my childhood, these 2 boxes here. So they're not going anywhere, they're just sitting there for the moment until I figure out a space to put them in. Then we have the bookshelves. We've got these outdoor lights, so kind of put them across the top because the room's quite dark at the back and it's providing some nice light actually. So I'll show you the shelves in a moment, but I just want to show you the rest of the room. There's the reading chair, and the desk is still a bit of a mess, but I'll sort through that. Put all my crafting books and things down here, and over here in the corner still a pile of stuff, but it's kind of been organised a little bit. So this is all my sort of sewing and crafting stuff here. This is a box of books that I'm getting rid of, and this is stuff that's like arts and crafts stuff that I need to store. These 2 boxes are my picture books, education books, not all my picture books because a lot of those are going to keep on the side, but that's out because I need to take pictures of it for a review. But these are education books and workbooks, and then so this is all going to be shifted around at some point. This is my lovely reading chair. I've since got a cushion for it, which is nice, and this is my kind of TBR shelf I'm currently reading. So I'm reading Rotherweird. Someone lent that to me, a friend, a long time ago, and I feel awful that I haven't read it yet. Here's some things that I picked up that I want to talk about in one of my videos, and here's the currently or imminently reading shelf. So you've got our FOMO book club picks, Song of Achilles, E.M. Forster's A Room with a View. I'm supposed to be buddy reading that. Heartstopper Volume 4, which I want to sit and devour one afternoon, possibly this afternoon. And then I've got a few other things that I've got on the go. I'll talk about in another video, no doubt. And then a lovely friend sent me a pattern and all the yarn to crochet a blanket. So yeah, that's the reading corner. And yeah, this is my all of my bookmarks that I keep and some hand cream because I've always got dry hands when I'm reading books for some reason. Okay, and then here we've got TBR books, but these books at the top aren't all TBR. Up to here are TBR. These are TBR hardbacks. But these books are all just pretty precious books that I love and that I've read. I don't particularly love Stone Blind. I might give that away at some point. We'll see. And then these are all TBR. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this because it's upsetting to me that some books by certain authors are not with the rest of the books by that author. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Then these are my middle grade TBR books here. And down here are my middle grade and YA finished books. And these down here are just my oversized books with all my Bowie books on one side. And yeah, and then just this is just a hodgepodge at the bottom really. But then we've got all my Terry Pratchett books all in one space. Then we've got I've kind of gone for like fantasy. Oh, this I want to show you. I want to show you this actually. Sorry, I've got to show you this. This was sent to me by the beautiful, lovely Charlie Brooke at Charlie Brooke Reads, and she sent me this for my birthday. Isn't it gorgeous? So that's sitting there with my precious things. And then here I've got, my brother's got me this. One of my brothers got me this little little shop. There, you see it? It's like a witchy shop kind of alleyway thing. It's very cute. Anyway, very cute. And then I've got, yeah, more sci-fi, fantasy, horror kind of stuff. This is my beautiful Alice in Wonderland teacup and saucer that my bestie got me for my birthday a few years ago. Isn't it beautiful? Go look. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm going to have some tea in that actually this afternoon and some cake. I'm going to make myself a pot of tea and cake in my lovely Alice in Wonderland cup. And then down here we've got our hodgepodge of read already read things, and then non-fiction and some already read things, and then just some random oversized books down here. And then, oh look, for Garb August, I'm thinking of rereading my Mary Janice Davidson Undead and Unwed kind of books. I'll talk about those in another video. But yeah, there's all my Charlene Harris. Then we've got up here my classics. Now, none of this is staying like this. Terry Pratchett, for instance, I like to have those in publication date order, and they are not, so it's upsetting me at the moment. But I just wanted everything on the shelves, and I like things to be height adjacent to something that's the same height, if that makes sense, where possible. So the classics are all the similar editions are together, but they need to be put in alphabetical order by author's surname. So you can see the similar editions are together. And then down here I've got special classic editions. This, someone asked me in a previous video about this edition of Sense and Sensibility. I got this in an Oxfam bookshop for like £3, and it's actually a leather, it's real leather, you can smell it's real leather edition. It's from the 60s, I think, this edition, and it's beautiful. Like, you've got these edges are all gold, and then this is actually like fabric here. It's just beautiful. I bought it in Oxfam bookshop, stunning edition. So I've got these beautiful editions of like special classics editions that I love. Then I've got these, like, they're the same kind of edition. These are the Penguin English Library Penguin Black Spines, my beautiful Austins that I love. These are the vintage classics editions. Then these are all books about fairy tales or myths or folklore, and so they're all together, along with a little green fairy, which one of my other brothers got me. So that's gone with my fairy tales. Then we've got all of my ancient classics. This is ancient history and archaeology, because I did that as a degree. Greek and Roman, so I did classical archaeology. These are fiction, but about the ancient world. The Roman is fiction, there's Mary Renault. Julian by Gore Vidal. Marguerite Yourcenar's Memoirs of Hadrian. These are TBR actually, but I want them with the classics, the ancient classics. Then we've got the actual ancient classics that I've got, these Penguin Black Spine ones and various other editions. And then we've got some more of my fantasy books. So we've got all of the George R.R. Martin. See, I think these should be over there with the rest of the fantasy books. And then this is just like hodgepodge again of bigger books. Picture books, but I've found some more picture books recently, so yeah, don't know what to do about that. I've got lots and lots of really lovely classics here. I'm quite happy with how they're organised. Just need to organise them by alphabetical, by author within their different categories. But yeah, so that's my bookshelves at the moment and my reading corner. So I'm going to sign off now. If I do anything else with it all, I will let you all know, but thanks for coming on this journey with me. And I'm going to probably put a picture of what it looked like when I started, so you can see the side-by-side comparison. Signing off now. See you again soon. Bye.